Hey guys, welcome to Drake Lager. Today we're going to be playing a game called Slay the Spire. I was only supposed to play like a little bit so I could see if my computer could run it, and then I got carried away, and I've now played over 33 hours of this game, and I love it. This is my new favorite single-player game, and not really a big fan of single-player games. I love to play with other players, but I love this game. So we're going to play the Ironclad. When you first get onto the game, this guy right here, the silent is locked, and as far as this guy over here, we're still in early access, so they don't have a third guy yet. Ironclad has a special ability where at the end of combat he heals 6 hit points, and we're just gonna go. Alright, so in the very beginning of the game, this guy here, the big whale, he doesn't exist. It only happens after you've already went through the game and either beat it or lost, and I've never beat it, so I've lost. And then he sometimes he gives you nothing, and other times he gives you options. Obtain a random common relic, and relics are like my ability over there, so we're gonna get one of him. So this one is gonna start each combat with 10 luck, and that's huge, but it disappears at the end of that turn, and you'll see why. Alright. So playing the game, I've noticed these guys here is the normal monsters. These are kind of like story plot-ish / just random things that can happen. These guys are always mini bosses. This is your rest place where you can either heal or upgrade your cards, and I'll show you how to do that. This is always there at every level of the tower. There are 3 levels, and I've never beat the 3rd level. You get all the way to the top, and this is one of the tower bosses. He's not the first one you bump into when you first play the game. The first one you bump into is like a diamond looking guy, and if we bump into him in one of these recordings, then I'll show you how to beat him. I'm gonna say we're gonna go this way. Yeah. Alright, so this one gave me 10 armor, that way I don't have to play defense, but even if I did need to, these guys are going to go strategic and negative effect on me. So this guy's going to probably make me hit less hard, and this one's going to try to go for more damage, most likely. Let me just hit each one of them first, because they do this little curl up thing, and it's gone after the first time you kick their butt. Oh, I didn't notice he. So I'm gonna take the damage straight to my face due to the fact that at the end of combat I'll heal 6, so it just negates it naturally. So that'll be easy. All right, kick his butt quick. Into your draw pile. Whenever you draw a wound card, draw 1 card. So here's a good example. Skill cards are kind of like your defensive / cursing powers. Power equips onto you for that combat. So if I use this card, I would have it through the whole combat until the end of combat, and then we start over again with a new deck. And then this is an attack, and I like it due to the fact that it can be upgraded as many times as I want, which kind of gets to be a big deal when you go against enemies that like to bring down your power level. But I'm gonna skip it because I don't really want any of those cards. Also, I realized that the smaller your deck is, the more times you can roll those cards over and over and over. And I'll show you what a curse card is. That card is now in my deck. Curse. I'll have to go to the shop and take this back out, which I think it's worth it because I'm getting 250 gold, which is a lot in this game. And then whenever this card is played, I can't play it. Whenever it goes back into the discard pile, I lose 1 hit point no matter what, even if there's armor in the way. Alright, so this guy is doing a charge up attack like last time, so I'm just gonna hit him straight to the face. No defense. He's gonna hit me for 6, but I'll absorb that at the end of combat. Just gonna take it.
Oh, that regret thing. So my deck's so small, I'm drawing it constantly, so it's gonna really hurt after a while. What? I kicked his butt. My nose itches. Alright, so here's a skill. You gain 2 energy and then it's exhausted. When an exhausted kicks in, I can no longer draw that card.
This is a 0 card, costing card, and it gives me 2 strength, and this one attacks for a lot of damage and lets me draw. I typically enjoy flex, because when you have more strength, you hit harder. And we're gonna go for this route due to the fact that the shop's here and we go on and get that red card out of my pocket. Darn, we bumped into somebody. I'm gonna drink this regeneration. It'll heal me 3 a turn. So it'll cancel out some of this damage.
Or apparently all of it. Flex. Now all my cards do 2 points damage extra than normal. We're actually going to hit him with Bash, which is going to give him vulnerable, and this makes it so he takes 50% more damage for 2 turns. For how many counter zeros on it? So if it had like 99, I would have it. He would be cursed for a very long time.
Oh, and this is my favorite card, because at the fireplace, I'll upgrade it, and the wording in here will change. It'll upgrade all my combats for that combat. All my cards in that hand for that combat. Blech.
So this is my favorite card. Absolute favorite. We're gonna go to this guy. We're gonna ask him to get rid of this card before we even shop for anything else. So powers are nice. You almost always want a power, especially if it's like the 0 casting card. Okay, but I enjoy relics, because relics relics really change the whole combat. I'm going to give this one because then at the rest right we can get even more relics. So that one pays for itself. So we're going to go to this one. So now I can go pick up a random relic, but I'm instead going to upgrade armaments. Because now this one gives me 5 block, but upgrades all the cards in my hand, which means they all get better for the rest of that combat. So, and then we're going to go here and then here, because then I can go dig up dig one up with this guy. Ouch. Actually, no, that's not gonna hurt very much because I have that 10 block from that relic. Ooh, okay. Hit him like that. Hit him with that. Take 3 points of damage, but that's not a big deal. See, this is what I love about this. Ready? Now, all of these do much better. We're gonna hit that again. Now these are doing enough to just kill him, apparently. I don't know why, but I love the soundtrack. I've never used this one, so I'm gonna use this one. So I'm gonna dig up a relic because my hit points are maximum, and I really don't want to upgrade any more cards right now. A relic is just always useful. Like, oh my goodness, that is gonna be useful because then if I like bump into a question mark that says grab this or get cursed, I'm like, I'll get cursed because now I won't. This one here makes me, when I heal at the rest site, now I heal 15 extra hit points. When I normally heal only 30% of my hit points, which is around 21, I think. 22. I don't know. I'm actually gonna do this because less cards in your deck means you get to draw more cards. So we're gonna get rid of him due to the fact we got an upgraded kind of card version of him. So. And then we're gonna go for another question mark. We're gonna go bump into something. Aha! So see, that's a little Omamari is gonna block this curse of doubt, but I'll still get the gold. So See? Went down one. I still got the gold, which is amazing because now I can do that. Sorry there's not many fights, but this is just... I haven't gotten that card very many times. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Now what I like about these cards, these relics, is even though you say every 10th attack, it carries over between combats. So that's really amazing. You know what? I really am...
Let's go for another one. I did get a lot of money during that one thing.
And I'm happy I did now, because this is kind of like armaments when I upgraded it, but it upgrades all of my cards for the rest of combat. And then it goes away, so it doesn't really... I don't see it as increasing my card capacity. What's this one? Gain 30 gold. You're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. I'm gonna get that. This one's better for all around, just more combat. I never really have enough for this one, even though I love it, because at the end of combat I'll heal 12 if I'm below 50%, but then with this guy that means I'm healing 20 hit points. Almost. That's just awesome.
And now we don't have a choice but to fight a mini boss.
Woohoo! I got this card! Now all my cards in my whole deck are upgraded, including armaments, which is already upgraded, so whatever. We're gonna actually attack him, even though he's attacking us, for the fact that these two give me cards I really hate. So they're giving me Dazed. Dazed goes in here, but then when my discard pile goes away, it's gonna go into here and give me cards that I really can't use, or even want, for that matter. So we're just gonna take that to the face. Oh, the reason he didn't get vulnerable is because this thing here negates one negative debuff. Some bosses have it, so we can do it. Just straight up kick his butt and block all of that because we upgraded the cards. Sweet. Sometimes I do things without thinking, and this is why I don't like Dazed. Is that's why I was hunting one of them down at a time. The good thing about it is the more of these guys I kill, the less dazed I get, because these are ethereal and they exhaust at the end of my turn. They go to the empty pile where I can never draw them again. Oops, misclick. Ooh, I should probably use that one, but whatever. We're gonna hit him. He's gonna take bonus damage, which guarantees me to kill him. Oh no, he didn't, because he had the negate thing. Oh, he's still dead. Your next attack deals double damage. Oh, that's nice. Pawn pickup. Upgrade 2 random skill cards, which are typically buffs or armor. Buff and armor. I'm gonna use this one here because it'll draw me more cards and just give me more options. Now, even though I'm really close to full health, I'm gonna heal because boss fights suck. Alright. Upgrade all of them. Use legs. Use this. We're gonna straight up just hit. Wait. So we're gonna drink this, gonna give me 2 more strengths. Which is gonna give that more damage. I'm gonna throw this at him because he has a thing down here. Is when he goes below 50% health, he will split into more enemies, which is annoying, but makes sense. He's a slime.
Vulnerable. We're gonna try not to make him go below 70. because then I can lower him even further. And when he splits,
His split halves or
whatever his health points are when he splits. So we're gonna split him. So now they're gonna be only 33 hit points, which isn't that bad really. Right.
Now we're gonna kill this guy because I've fought him before. What he does, the gray one here, always gray. He'll lower my defense, which will in return kill me. This one likes to lower my offense, which in return just makes things drag out. But this one actually does the better of the killing. So he's gonna split now because he split below half hit points. And the reason I'm doing this all the time is because then I can get some of my cards through faster. Do that one. That one. That one. He didn't drop enough to really
Make me in trouble. Oh, well, that's a lot of hit points to not block.
Oh, sweet. I knocked him enough. See, even if I didn't defend, he would have split, which is good. But then now he's 2 cards in. Just why? So he's gonna do exactly 14. Kill him right off the bat. I'm gonna just take it to the face because my character will heal the majority of the time. Okay, and then there we go. Do. Alright. I'm gonna get this one because I've never killed somebody with it, but I want to know if, like, does it actually give me permanent hit points forever? It's worth knowing.
And okay, so obtain 1 potion, gain 30 gold, raise your max HP by 5, obtain 1 card, upgrade a random card. You get the random ability, which we'll bump into if I fight that monster, is it changes all of my cards' numbers randomly. Replace Burning Blood at the end of combat, heal 10 HP. Ooh, that'll heal me at the a lot. That's a lot. That's a big thing. Alright, so that's the first level of the tower for Slay the Spire. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, share it with your friends. Bye-bye!